other top teams, like Order, for example, on Ancient. So a lot of reps domestically between the top couple of very, very solid teams. Order only played it once over in the conference, which was against LDLC, and those guys were kind of on fire in that conference. Like they went from kind of like a lackluster form into peaking really hard in the conference. So I don't know if I'd go that hard on that result. Interested to see Order. They're going to have to start out on that T side, Vertex on the CT side. I think we've seen, for the most part, kind of CT sided gameplay from both of these teams, but we've also seen some close halves. So, look, we'll find out what we're going to get out of Ancient this time.
I actually just got word as well that Ustillo was playing, or is playing currently, from the Order officers. So he's got that buff coming through with the solid PCs over there. I wonder if that might have played into him having a scorcher in the first map, as well as a pretty decent affair in that second one. Although it was a tough act to follow. Either way, Order all the way out through B here, rather. Vertex, they're just posturing for the retake. Big flank coming through from Brace. But when does it all come to a head?
Yeah, double flanking through middle and one all the way through spawn. A lot of potential snags that Order could trip up on, and that's the first.
Couple of sharp ones. Brace, influence on that flank, and Addict as well. He's heard this swing come through, and he's going to tap heads left, right, and center. PZ chiming in, and it's Gyra in a 1-on-3. Bomb at least planted for him, and he's managed to maybe find a timing. PZ flicking around everywhere. He's going to take the head straight off of Gyra, and the 10-second defuse will come through to get the lead. The first round of map number 3 in the bag for Vertex.
Always love that little exy that Order just threw, where you drop some smokes over to one of the lads and you just get those 2 B smokes out, flash over the top as you get into the space and entering in. But unfortunately, Vertex just had too many flankers, too many potential issues that Order had to deal with, and they didn't quite have all of the angles covered. They were really focusing on their spacing into the site, which meant they were a bit too tightly grouped to deal with those flanks. Get the force buy out of Order here. You just got Ustillo throwing util, contesting this ramp control while the rest of Order creeps out towards A. Addicts and Donut with an A1S. Which is probably the weapon you'd want to take this engagement with.
And in comes that execute. Smoke's flying over the top of a main. We'll see if Order are going to be able to get this bomb planted off the back of it. Addict holding strong for one, but there it is, chiming in with the Galil and Deagle. Order now. Create some more space. Addict, I think, spotted in the edge and finished off as well. So couldn't buy enough time for the rest of the boys to come through. But Roffelko, he's looking to make his way here to save the day. And the T's, they're just holding, waiting for Ustillo to slowly but surely make his way on the flank. And it's all down to how Brace plays this one, because it's a 1-on-3. And now his position, not so key. 40 seconds.
Ustillo's found a smoke though. So you can just pop that into Donut. And indeed he will.
30. Bomb yet to be planted. They're kind of worried of a spam coming through, but there's the tap. After clearing out house, he's going all the way back to Donut. What a kind of worried of a main flank. But you have a look here. Racy boy. He sent his way to B instead. Looking just to keep his armor, keep the Famis in play to the next, and see if he can find any form of damage. There you have it. Order. Second round on the T side. Getting that bomb plant means getting those Galils and Deagles in play. Full exy into a couple of crisp shots with Ustillo. Big flank. Pretty much locking down the round from there.
Yeah, very nicely done. Pick up 3 rifles as well. That's a great swing for Order. 2 A1Ss and a Famis out of that one. Absolutely laughing. Now, I mean, as we often see in these early game situations, this is where you get the force buys back and forth. Both teams trying to really fight for control of that early game economy. But with the 3 guns taken back over for Order, they're a little bit harder to break. You see Valiance, Vexite, Gyra all sitting above 2k off the back of just pilfering those rifles from the CTs. Vertex forced straight back into this one. PC's holding a bit of extra cash for an AWP purchase if things go south. Seems like, again, it's going to be that same exi with Jara throwing all the util from the backside of B ramp.
In comes the util. Troops to follow. An order. Nice spacing between all the boys as they try to make their way back in. Brace able to at least lock down Cave for now. You can see this mid push starting to come through as well. So VERTEX trying to posture for a retake, looking at some form of control over towards this lane. And no casualties just yet, so a slow, steady round now. And VERTEX, they're just going to keep this armor alive into the next, give themselves a better chance, try to stack the right side next time.
Yeah.
And we'll see if there is any damage done to anyone or if it's just going to be full jam time, 10 alive at the end of it.
Yeah, VERTEX have been quite passive with their economy this whole series. Quite happy to save. This could be a rifle donated if Vexite decides to go where the CTs buy guns.
Patience. Shoulder to shoulder. Both the boys not realizing that they were right next to one another. But 10 alive at the end and a very, very not PogChamp round, Mitch.
What do you mean? That was thrilling.
Strategically.
80 damage done in total.
That was great.
It's a lot of damage, bro.
Entertainment-wise, give me something to work with. Wow, what a bloody arm on that guy. He's definitely pegged that smoke. Oh, beautiful. Masterful. Yeah?
They're just admiring the map architecture.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a beautiful map. You know, they're like, wow, look at this wall texture. Let me see if I can lick it.
I'm thinking that this tech pause is because VERTEX just said, guys, we were frozen in spawn the whole round.
Yeah, can we get a redo?
And it's actually just a mind game, a big mind game over to Order, who may believe them and say, oh, damn, we got a match medic that one. See if it
Not
comes
up to
through
them.
the exact same way. Of course, I'm just joking, chat. That's not real. What is real? You know, think about that one, huh? While we're paused.
Realize.
Only realize that.
Feel bad for people who have to learn English as a second language. It's pretty cooked. Too many words sound the same. And mean completely different things. And are spelled different ways. Like wind and wind. Who thought that was a good idea, huh?
Oh, yeah, mate. Let's unwind that one, huh? Now...
You're damn right, mate. You're damn right.
I'm damn bloody right. Don't you ever doubt me, Mitch. Colloquialisms, huh? I found out that, you know, of course, other languages have their own colloquial sayings, which aren't in the dictionary. And even if you write, like, the spelling into Google Translate, you'll just never have any idea about what it means.
Have you been looking at Brazilian tweets again, Mac?
Russian. But close, though.
Thrilling.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action on Twitter, on the Twitter sphere lately. For some reason,
I saw a
really
cheeky
want
little
everyone to
announcement,
come.
Mac.
Huh? What did you see?
Oh, you know, something about, I don't know, some kind of event in Melbourne.
Oh wait, someone got caught hacking something, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Bloody cheeky buggers. Nah, that'll be good. Going into September, of course, if you guys didn't see it, DreamHack Melbourne got announced. Looks like there's going to be an ESL Challenger event there too.
Yep.
So ESL Challenger Melbourne is another one of the ESL Pro Tour stops. It'll be an interesting one to see what teams end up going to that. From what I've seen on
we're sending an Aussie team to ESL Challenger Anaheim.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get an NA team down to Melbourne.
Extra salt to Oz. Floppy in my country. Wow.
I don't think you'd be able to contain yourself. I reckon you'd probably be waiting at the airport.
I could carry OC around on my back and be like, look, I'm putting on an OC cosplay. You get it?
Thank God that's over. I know you guys really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Tech pauses. They're pretty fun, huh? They're pretty great. Good position to be in.
We've
Now,
sorted out the issue. Mac's been out the back with the tools. Saw him with the jackhammer. And now the game's unpaused, so I guess something happened. Of course, we saw VERTEX save all their guns.
Oh, and this time, they're all on the correct side. The place where the T's are coming. It's
Pretty nice stack, not going to lie.
Let's have a quick stock check of these CT positions. You got one on boost, one under boost, and Attic just jump peeking here at big box as well. So we'll see how this one gets played out. Okay, Nade going to be dumped straight into the head of the T's now, and then the rest of the util, the rest of the guns can maybe do some huge damage. Big flash coming through nice and close, but it's all going to be the damage from the famous race. No! He's hungry for kills. Not only has he found 3, but he's got an ace killing his teammate and an ace as well. That's 6 kills in the round, Mitch.
With a Fabus.
That's unheard of.
How has he killed 6 with a Fabus?
Did he reload?
No.
Did he hit him with the old overkill? 1 clip, 6 kills? Man, I've never seen that.
A 6K. Is there a res in there somewhere that I missed?
Wrong game, Mitch.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I get confused. Should have realized that there wasn't enough cartoon graphics.
Snap back to reality, okay?
Okay.
It's all
something
real
about
here.
gravity. That's pretty good for VERTEX. They bought up into this one. Order going to give things another crack. B-ramp aggression, trying to set up Ricky on the line. PZ, counter-AWPing. It's the standoff that you always see. Now the riflers making their way towards Cheetah. But they don't have mollies to progressively util this area. The thing that VERTEX aren't trying to hold it. They just chill. Smoke off the murder hole.
Rufflecoat up on that off angle as well, so seeing how things go. I saw Vexite sort of darting around there on the x-ray, so maybe it was him lagging that caused the old tech issue. Either way, round's alive and there has been damage onto the T's now, so we'll see how the rest of the round goes. Gyro going to be trying to speed things up here at Donut. Play ring around the rosy. apocdud swinging, and that's going to clear it out for the moment. Addict going to be able to find a casualty too. And just like that, it's a 2-man advantage. And VERTEX, let's see how they play for the rest of the round. They're just going to be locking down the A side of things, but it's going to be a 3v2 on B, and that's where Order are heading.
Oh, Rufflecoat. Chilling around the pillar. They got good smokes to delay. It's a really awkward situation. PZ's got him covered. Isillo trades one back. And Ricky's still chilling behind the smoke. This is buying so much time for the rotates to come in, but I don't think they're going to be needed. PZ's got this one on lockdown. Easy as you like. A 3K on that B site to break Order's money. That's impact.
See, Mitch, since you called him out and said he used to be the carry, but now, not so much. Look who's been firing up. You really just hit the switch, didn't you?
I guess so. I don't know. Rufflecoat's now 0-4, so there's that. He's probably using all his energy just hyping up the boys, to be honest. He's probably just screaming. Not even looking at his crosshair.
We had a tech pause yesterday in this Order VERTEX matchup because Rufflecoat had a bloody nose. So he had to get that sorted.
Oh.
And this aggression shut down. Valiant's ready with the deagle. Starting to fire up.
Is that a tech issue, though?
They've got a tech pause.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. That's not actually a tech issue. I'm going to need you to just toughen up and keep playing.
Spoonful of cement, huh? Is that Dr. Pilski's recommendation?
Dude, Dr. Pilski, that's got a ring to it.
You're going to change your uni degree now?
It's like Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I could see it. Maybe that's your new YouTube channel's name, huh? But
Maybe.
Valiance is out of the round. Struck by PZ. So Order, they've managed to get this bomb down at Vexite. He's going to be trying to play from the back of Platt, and there's too many CTs swinging in to deal with. Couldn't find the second of the PZ. We'll trade through. 3 alive at the end for VERTEX. And plenty of cash shoulders in the bank. So they're right as rain to have a very solid affair on the CT side here. Also, that's something we didn't really point out. Of course, 3rd map of the series. Your knife for sides, so VERTEX must have won it.
Yeah, I pointed that out. the second we got out of the break.
Oh, did you?
Maybe.
Hey, Mitch, it's a good time to tell you I don't listen to you.
Yeah, you don't.
Sorry. Just trying to make it funny. It's probably really terrible on my behalf, but, you know, we move forward.
Well, no pick for PZ. He's lost a lot of HP. Oh, that's a great nade.
Yeah.
The prog up,
Dunked
the
on.
B ramp peak. Seen this time and time again.
And they might have just found the perfect timing to continue on forward. Brace, he's locking down Cave. But straight through the smoke there, apocdud. The read off the timing, and no traces to shoot back at for order either. These M4A1Ss just make it so damn dangerous to be crossing in towards the site. And it's going to be an open plant for the moment as Ricky not going to be able to find that one onto Brace, who locks down Cave yet again. And it's a 2-on-5 angle now with the CTs. Repositioning PZ. Going to group back up from that CT spawn. Valiant's wrapping into Cave, finally managing to get the kill onto Brace. Gyro falling, and Valiant's going to find one more. But the bomb, it's down in the open. Spam looks okay for one, but again, it's just going to be apocdud trying to wrangle this one through, and the 5-second defuse works before the Spam finds him. Addict able to shoot straight back, though. So it's a costly one, but it's another round on the board for VERTEX nonetheless.
And they have the economy to be able to recover from that. Straight back into the double AWP. PZ's still got 8 grand. Man's a billionaire. Just rolling out for all the boys, dropping guns over. Probably bought Roffelco a new nose. Just bankrolling everything right now.
Now, Mitch, I was talking to my best friend earlier. His name was Pilsner.
Talking.
And I'm sorry. You had to find out this way.
What did he say back?
I don't know if I should tell you. I actually forgot that you didn't know I had another best friend.
That's okay. There's a difference between best friend and favorite guy, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Either way, another round. Let's keep these awkward conversations till later. We'll sort it out, Mitch. We're strong. We're strong. We'll live.
Oh. Well, aggression through Cheetah off the nice pop flash. Nothing to find for Brace. Gonna fall back into Cheetah. Roffelco just shoulder spotting. Wants to underarms himself a smoke if possible. The old spam through the wood wall.
Hasn't done much damage though, considering that spray actually looked pretty damn good. Smoke towards the top of the ramp, and Vexite, he's gone in blind. Gyra's flashing the wrong damn people this time, and Justillo, he's fallen as well, and things go terribly, I guess, for order.
That is the issue with that flash, ultimately, is like, you have to be up the ramp into the site for it to be effective. If you're still in the ramp, you're kind of getting owned. And they never got past the ramp. PZ's going to continue that trend.
Okay, bomb retrieve. And that's something, which is better than nothing.
way.
But that's also something. Brace, he got a 6k earlier, and now he's just getting perfect spams through the wall. Someone please check him PC. I do not believe.
That's not normally.
I cannot. 17 seconds, and Gyra, he's actually lost.
He's going to try and unwind down there, the bubbling stream, dude.
You know, suck it in. Stay hydrated. Maybe he forgot to have his daily waters, you know?
I don't know if I'd be drinking that. That doesn't look safe.
Mate, it's the middle of the Amazon. All it could be is like monkey pee at worst. And I feel like there's worse things you could drink. You know, and water. Probably mixed in a little bit. Let's go 50-50 mix. Would you drink it?
Is that the ratio you're looking for?
Yeah, like...
I don't think that would be legal in Australia.
Monkeys eat heaps of bananas, man. There's like... It's pretty much straight coffee, you know? Potassium. It gets you going.
Is that like those monkeys in like Indonesia, is it? That like they chew the coffee beans up and then, you know, it comes out the other end, and apparently that's a delicacy.
And, you know, we already eat monkey nuts, so it is what it is, right? Now, faster approach, or to going for the cave route instead. And it's worked. Brace got with his pants down.
Dude, that stonks. Invested 1 AK, and now you get 2 AKs. Gyro, I'm pretty sure Gyro's worked the stock market before. He understands this. That's pretty good smoke, actually.
It's definitely drawn a lot of attention from the Vertex players. Off the back of all this util. They're like, well, something's happening in the mid, so we're going to go on an adventure. Straight through lane. There's no one here at B. You A-site gamers, please get yourselves ready. Drop a molly. Enable some more timing for PZ to work this flank through. apocdud not going to be able to utilize the secondary off Addict. However, he's going to find 3 easy peasy kills on all of those T's coming through Donut. And as the bomb starts to get planted, they've heard Ruffleco swinging in. He stopped that from going down, and Ricky has absolutely no idea that a big old pineapple zip is behind him! But he's going to knock him on the noggin anyway.
I want to see that from PZ's POV. I mean, I know we don't have the technology, but I really hope like PZ shadow plays that later or something on Twitter. I'm hoping. He just got absolutely diddled, 100%.
Like, more than anyone has ever been diddled before.
Yep. How about Valiants, though, on that entry deagle? I swear half his kills every game are just, like, walking in and, like, peeking an AWPer and one being him.
Yeah. Man has his head screwed on right, and PZ going to be doubling up in cave, so Brace will fall for the greater good as Ricky rips out Rufflecoat and keeps it even at 3 apiece. Addict with the offline start to move forward, but that's going to be first man spotted. Sharp shot from Valiants though. And bomb now seen. Position known on the final member for order. Let's see how Vertex decide to react.
There was another smoke back in towards A-Long there that he could have picked up. But instead, he gets some space on the side. The drop heard by apocdud. Instant spam through the smoke. And Vertex up 8-2. At what point do you start to get a little worried for order?
Soon.
They're a little worried. They're going to take a tack timeout, have a chat to their coach, who's probably on for the handsomest coach award from what I've been seeing lately. What do you think?
Exerts. I know he loves that name.
Exerts?
Yeah.
That's definitely how you say it.
Should call him that when you see him at DreamHack.
Oh, Exerts. You're my favorite coach,
year.
bro.
And then he'll slowly have to be like, hey, just call me Kobe, but also it's actually Zerts. And just have to repeat that line to hundreds of people. I reckon that would be quality content. So make sure you all call him Exerts, please, guys.
Yeah, people definitely going to remember that in September next year.
Yeah, 10 months away. I have a terrible memory, and I would remember Mitch. If I ask everyone in Twitch chat to do one thing, it's that.
Okay. Addict's shouldering the line. Only one anchoring on that side of the map. apocdud could give him a little bit of assistance in a second. As Order setting up this exi from outside of A. Valiant's the furthest forward player.
Well, a bit of util going to be traded here over towards A, just drawing a whole lot of attention, but the split in through Donut is going to be stopped. apocdud holds down the spray, which Vexite just sends it into. Big flash, speaking about sending apocdud. He's on for 4, but he's finally ran out of bullets. And Ricky, he's got this deagle in hand. He's good for 1, but he's got to kill all of Vertex, all on his own, with 13 HP. You don't back him, and he's hoping just to catch a timing all the way in through T-spawn. Of course, Valve finally listened, finally did something good for CSGO, and got rid of the bloody water sound bug. So, Vertex aren't aware of his position as he scurries in through T-spawn.
That was always an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's like all the CTs are dolphins or something. They just get like a vibration when you step in the water.
Super sonar bloody sensors. Drop the code.
Co-location.
He's got those. Is it echolocation underwater? It's something.
I'm going to Google it because this is a remote broadcast. And these are the things that we need to know.
Do you want to know what I Googled to try to figure it out?
Yeah.
Dolphin positioning.
Dolphin positioning. What is the optimal dolphin positioning? You all know what your crosshair placement should be, but what is the best dolphin positioning?
Well, it's a faster approach straight up the ramp here, and Ruffleco, he's whipped half a clip, but he's still managed to come out with 2 in the end. PZ just going to be peaked by Vexite, who's non-stop pushing forward, picks up the AWP, but apocdud and Brace save the damn day. Swinging in just in time, and it's 10 secured for VERTEX, on for a potential 13-2 half right now.
That's pretty crazy. Last time these two teams played on Ancient, let's have a look-see. Was it CT-sided? That's what I want to know. Detailed stats. Actually, it's pretty even. Pretty even balance between T and CT side.
Yeah.
Between both of these two teams. So this is kind of nice for VERTEX. Doing very, very well for themselves on CT. Very well-rounded performance from all the lads.
And into round 13, we dive as Dolphins.
Give me a dolphin sound, Mac.
Mm.
What was that? What was that? What are you doing, dude?
If I was underwater, that'd sound like a dolphin sound, Mitch. Don't you ever doubt me.
Okay. We get the progression utility. VERTEX, they take that mid control. apocdud. Aggressive up towards the middle of the map right now. Oh, beautiful flash.
Oh. Ridiculous. And apocdud, he is feeling it. VERTEX, they can actually taste the dub, and that's why they are playing out of their minds. They're about to get redemption for yesterday. An order. They're thinking, you know what, we'll get him in the second half, boys. But if they don't start to stack on any rounds here, then there's not going to be too much of a second half, Mitch.
Yeah. If apocdud was a dolphin, he would be in the perfect position that round. 100%. He snaps up 3. His AK spray downs have actually been gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah.
That little 2K in towards Donut and holding the A site, and then peeking out lane off the back of the flash. Oh, beautiful. Gotta say, not too much to complain about if you're VERTEX. Everyone's fragging out.
30 seconds. Order. Looking to pack their bags. Hit the old Jame time. Ricky in a solid position to save. Valiance has the AK and a couple of bangers to play with in the next. But again, they are really running out of rounds. Maybe they can go for a faster approach through lane again. Try to go head-to-head with Brace and Cave. But something I feel like we haven't seen a lot of from Order, to be honest, is just any form of mid-control.
Yeah.
VERTEX, their utils just been on point to lock it down early. And Order just have not been able to find an answer for this solid, rock-solid VERTEX defense.
Well, you know, I don't want to read into it too much, but at least from the game in the conference, if I remember correctly, a lot of the teams over in conference that had a lot of success, LDLC being one of them, were the ones that were much more aggressive, pushing down middle and, you know, pushing down in towards lane and fragging up that area. And Order kind of got slapped by LDLC in that series, so maybe VERTEX using a lot of those same pressure points. This is this mid-control you're asking for, though. They're going to push straight up into house. apocdud, he just has to read every time. How does he do it?
Bit of a change of pace, and he's almost managed to find Gyra through that smoke too. So spamming away, of course. He's got the AK, though, so we'll have some traces for Order to shoot back at. That being said, he's still alive. PZ missed. Huge opportunity. Must have been
good Brace. He's where they buy guns.
Oh, he definitely is. He's held W. He's gone very aggressive indeed. In order, if they do not get a wriggle on, then this flank could definitely play spoiler to what they're trying to get working. You can see Addict, he's just waiting for this flank to come through. Once mid is clear, then Vertex, they can go for the big old stack towards B, and Ruffleco right now is realizing this man is in trouble. And Brace, he's thinking, okay, maybe they could be a main. But very, very shortly, Order, they're going to be contacting their way through. A couple of flashes in. And Ruffleco, he'll hold this molly for the retake.
It's going to be on the U-tilt. Jairus found a pick onto Ruffleco in that retake position. Bomb still not down as the spam comes through from Brace, but the rotations in through CT spawn.
Ricky, he needs to win this fight if Order want a chance in the damn round. But Valiant, he's just jiggling, trying to find the line to take here. It's awkward, but he's making it work. Ricky takes down Brace as well, and we're back to the 2-on-2. Pushing in through CT lane, smoke towards Cave. And Jaira needs to strike now. Oh, he'll connect. And everyone from Order doing what is necessary. Addict with one. But Ricky, the timing through the smoke is optimal. It's going to be 3 on the board. And if Order can turn this into a 11-4 half, there is still a whole lot of hope going into the second.
Yeah, plenty of legs in it. That's for sure. They just need to grind that one more round in, and then they just need to get their head screwed on tight heading into that next round, next half rather, because we just haven't really seen anyone from Order stepping up. They're playing well within the system right now. No one's kind of exploding out of the gates. They're fighting for this mid control. Quick smokes to house as well as into donut very early on. The spam battle seems to be going the way of Vexite. So that's mid control for Order. Where do they go to from here? They're still in a 1-3-1. Yustillo's starting to creep back from the B side of the map. So it should be ending at A.
Okay. Just all the pieces starting to be figured out as Pico's found an intruder. Now, we'll see if Vexite's going to be able to clear the corner. He will not back towards apocdud. And Ricky, he's going to be able to strike as well. So, solid positioning, and in the 4-on-4. Looks like we are going to see Order smash their way out towards A. Solid CT positioning, but that's a cracking shot from Valiant. And just like that, got the man advantage PZ. He's looking to find another, which he will. And that could just be the retake angle. They have to go for it. It's the last round of the half. There's absolutely no reason to save here. And Yustillo, he's spotting this, pushing forward. Ruffleco just trying to wait, trying to swing. He's made it work. And a smoke to donut too means they have the isolated fight with Valiant here. But do they expect him? Hidden over towards the cutout. It's PZ against the world. Smoke in a good position, but it's going to be a 1-on-1 now. Ruffleco tapping it, waiting for the smash through. It's going to be the leg and 14 HP jumping over the top. Ricky's played that to a T. 11-4 at the half. And after the break, it's the final half of the series.
Like standing in the sun, you really feel the heat. I break a sweat just like every time we meet. That girl is blazing hot, she's burning up the spot. She's tearing up the floor, I'm loving what she got, girl. I got it.
But Vertex, they have answered with not only taking Mirage off of Order, but now 7 rounds in the lead as we head into the second half.
Yeah. Vertex in the pole position to secure themselves at least a spot at going to Anaheim. Obviously, LFO is a difficult prospect in the grand final, especially after a 3-map slog for either one of these teams. Ruffleco doing a B-hop dance into Cheetah. And Vertex setting up for a play towards the B side. Brace with that one flash ready to go on the timing.
Let's see how good the spacing is. Flash coming in momentarily. It looks like he's going to drop that straight over the top of Cave. He's got it lined up. Boys at the ready, but the triangle crossfire is the flash enough to break it? It is for the moment. Ustillo not going to be shooting Ruffle. apocdud jumping across like an absolute bunny. Going to be stuck in the back of sight now. Ustillo out of here. And it's a 4-on-3. Things go well for VERTEX for the moment. Addict going to be able to find Valiance late on this rotation. So it's a 2-on-1 on site right now. And Addict, he's got to get his little bloody sprinters on because PZ, he's hoping he's got that lined up. Look at it. The P250 just spamming through. And Vexite, he's swinging to at least equalising the 1-on-1. And PZ, oh, he's taking the risk. Shot comes through, tap again. There's the shot. It's no good for Vexite, and the time is ticking away. PZ, has he survived for long enough? He's jumping. It's a knife. But the round, is it in the bag for VERTEX?
It's going to be really tight on the defuse. Order's got it, though.
Oh.
PZ just ran out of ammo. The P250, you know, it doesn't have a million bullets. It's only, what, like 2 or 3 clips?
That is ridiculous. The fact that Vexite's got the time to knife him and then run back to the bomb and still win. I thought VERTEX had it in the bag, but the little blue defuse meter came down faster than expected. And Order, they're going to take this second pistol as we go straight in to a second tech pause. Yes?
Do you remember a little game between VERTEX and Order in ANZ Champs to qualify for conference where a certain player defused in round number 30 to send his team to conference?
Yes.
I think his name was Vexite, and I think it was on the CT side.
I do remember that.
Get another little defuse in there, in the exact same position, after a cheeky knife kill.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Could that be the turnaround?
Are you saying that VERTEX just had a tech pause because they got PTSD?
That's not a technical issue. Again, it's the same thing as the nosebleed. Just drink a cup of concrete, mate.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Oh, that's filthy.
Well, let's see if they've taken your message seriously, because PZ, he's looking to send some more messages straight into the post box of Order. Jaira, with the FAMAS, able to stop things from happening, stop things from getting out of hand here over towards the B side of things. Addict, he's able to get his mitts onto the AK. But again, it's him and apocdud looking to clutch things through. The nade does so much damage to the man, and through the fading smoke, Addict not going to have too much going for him. Valiant, sharp as anything, and looking to get back into the game quickly here on the CT side.
And some surfing on the stairs. And I'd say Order's well and truly back into the swing of things. Another bomb plant, though. Does that entice VERTEX for yet another force? A sensible approach is probably a half buy here.
As the timing, Vexite spotting just what he needs. But as that's happened, you still owe his partner in crime. He's had his head ripped off over on the B site. And VERTEX not putting all their eggs in any basket. Just spreading them out evenly, like a good omelette, all across the pan.
Well, Vexite's going to put a fold in their plans. Stirs things up a little bit. Who's going to turn off the heat, Mac?
All Vexite, yeah. I think that one was established at the start of the game. He said, I am the thermostat.
You are Mac the thermostat, Mac.
No. Vexite said that. Vexite said, I am the thermostat to all the boys.
Okay.
Yeah. I will let you know when it's hot and cold.
Good man.
Some really heavy words that he, said to the boys.
Really got everyone fired up.
Yeah. Knowing they've got someone that can definitely feel out the temperature. Just when to set the flames alight.
Okay.
Keep us all warm inside on a very cold day. And it is like a pretty cold day on the East Coast today.
All right. I think that one's run its course. Order have not, though. That's a really good recovery. You were saying they needed 4 in the first half. And then they get the pistol. They close out the anti-force. They close out the anti-eco pretty clean. Now they've got money. But this is where things change a little. VERTEX, they're not interested in mid-control either. That is not the molly they wanted. They wanted to aggress down B ramp. So that's kind of thrown a spanner in the works of the plan there for Order. Instead, they're going to go take some cheater control. Oh, that's a beautiful flash.
Ah, util on bloody point from Order. Just enabling his man advantages over and over and over. And that's going to be another. So with the 2-man advantage, let's see how Order just hold down the B site. Leave Valiants to play it solo. And they've definitely read VERTEX's tendencies, also spotting out more down the ramp. So I know that there's at least one more player here. More util going to be used. It's VERTEX now looking for a bit of cave control.
Yeah. Vexite's been pretty good in this position, though. Ollie's good to flush him out, and he's actually going to stick around. Ends up being worth it. This is all just going the way of Order since we've swapped to the CT side. They've really not hit too many hitches.
Harry points. 4 pieces of util. And unfortunately, a big Ricky stands in his way. And it's going to be 8 on the board. So, VERTEX, absolutely nada coming out for them here in the second half. They haven't been able to figure out the strat, figure out what to do just yet, and Order stack it on 4 just like that. But they need 3 more to catch up to VERTEX here, as they are going to take a quick tactical timeout to try to figure out who is their thermostat.
It's obviously Roffelco.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What, the air gets too cold, too thin, and the nose starts running, huh?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to send him off to the doctor again, though.
Yeah, very true. Well, round 20. An important one for Order to keep as many of these guns alive as possible. If they can keep, 4 into the next, then they are looking so damn solid to make this comeback continue. Mid-control as well. You've got Ricky just going forward in front of the smokes. This is all the info they need in Jira. Okay, they don't know anything about A main. And off the back of that, off the peak, Addict, he's fallen. But that's a world of info. Ustillo not going to be able to make it past this Tech 9 in the hands of apocdud. It's going to be the bomb plant that they're after, but Vexite just pushing in through the smoke, not giving him a damn inch here on B. And it's Brace again in the 1-on-4 angle. This is exactly what Order were looking for. And as the smoke is about to fade, Vexite, he's got a tight little line. Able to find one more onto Brace. So eco frags taste so damn sweet, especially while you're closing this round gap.
Yeah, 5 in a row for Order. You're definitely sweating if you're VERTEX. Being only 2 in the lead, they go into another gun round here, but Order's had a chance for their economy to build now. They're still only on the 5 rifle, so VERTEX have not had to deal with that double AWP just yet.
Oh, smoke on the choke. And Order. That's all it's taken for them to get this mid control. But again, Roffelco just keeping this conditioning up. It's contact in from Ustillo, who's pushing all the way through. Deep flash. Roffelco not looking the right direction. And with that door smoke as well, Brace wasn't able to do a damn thing. On the fade, though, managed to get that trade.
Yeah, VERTEX have not got any space anywhere else. No control of middle or cheater. Still sitting with a bunch of util on their belts. AC, molly into cubby. Smoke to house and donut. Going to start progging out middle at a minute. Still all the way deep through ramps. Lot of control, lot of information, but with that
Yeah.
smoke fading out, I don't know how much longer he can hang around. Oh, he's just going to refresh it. Found another one.
Beautifully done. And over the top, Addict going to lose his head too. So that is the man advantage that Order were looking for. 3-man aggression at mid, just hunting for info, looking to cut off these rotations. And Ustillo, he's going to be tucked in right at the back of sight. There's only so much util that Vertex have remaining. Molly in front of Ustillo to buy him some extra time and cover. With 20 seconds, Vertex, they need to move forward. Molly to the right position, but his trade's coming through, as is the flank from Valiance. Big couple of kills at the end to lock it down for Order. Now, there's just one round in it.
You're sweating if you're Vertex at this point.
Yeah.
All going the way of Order. Ustillo firmly in the backpack. He's been carrying all the boys' first 2 maps. Now it's Vexite to take him home. The half buy-in from Vertex. Really less about economic damage at this point and more about seeing if they can steal away around. Very up-tempo pace, straight through the A side. Valiant's playing around the sight box. Good enough to lock it down. Easy as you'd like. Him and Gyra just combined for all 5. And that is demoralizing if you're Vertex. You can't even get into the site on A. Get any frags. You just get absolutely wiped by the 2 sight riflers.
Brace killed Ruffleco, and I don't know if Ruffleco was the one that was hopping across over to site, or if he was the one that was like second out, standing in the line. Pretty awkward situation, and Vertex now back on the guns, so they've got that going for them. Economy stable with the max round loss bonus. Order again, Ricky, he's just happily taking mid control, investing that molly and flash every single time. Ruffleco is hunting through the flames here, lighten up Gyra, and maybe this is the entry they've been looking for, but can they convert?
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, Vexite pegs one straight back, very low at this point. Oh, the nade. Oh, that's beautiful bowling over the top from PZ.
Kobe.
3-on-3 now. Vertex rerouting back towards the A side of the map. But Ustillo, he's had no issues aggressing the B ramp. And again, he's going to go searching for information. He's going to find it as well. He's going to clean out B entirely. Now we keep an eye on Valiance's movements. He's still a little worried about Cave, so he's not rushing on the rotate or anything like that. But
yeah,
he's going to join up with Ricky, who's very low here. A site is clearly the weak point for Order right now, but the longer the Vertex take, the more Order's percentages go up.
It's all filtered out. In Order, they're stacking this A site slowly but surely. Ricky, and Ustillo just to take control of Donut over the top though. Brace slides one back. And Valiant, he's been on this line so many times. PZ chipped down to 21 HP. And Ustillo, he's pushing off the back of the tap. Good molly as well to buy that extra couple of seconds. And PZ, he's gone for the no-scope now, looking for something in through the smoke. Just trying to catch a timing, but Ustillo spotted on the jump peak. Not sharp enough there. PZ can't find the line. Ustillo going to be locking down the site. He's had a rough day at the office for map number 3, only 10 and 19 after a stellar performance for the first 2 maps. But that round, so damn important. If they let Vertex get any form of pace here, Mitch, then Order could be in trouble.
It's been multiple rounds where he's just pushed down B ramp and gotten all the info and all the control. Having big impact whether he's putting the kills on the board or not. Another half buy for Vertex. It feels like bloody Groundhog Day. How many in a row is that? It was an 11-4 half. I can do basic maths, Mac. 8 in a row for Order. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Oh, good timing on the smoke, but PZ trying to gas it forward. Gap it even. Vexite. It's the A1S out in time. And now has some extra info too, because Ruffleco, he's hit that trigger. And Vertex thinking about going for the liquid, smoke fading. Cave right in front of them. How's the timing now? Vexite in a solid position. Who peeks first? Oh, Up against the wall. He's going to be able to fight for his life, expecting another. Running out of bullets eventually. Running out of brains. Head taken straight off his shoulders. And it's all up to apocdud. This is looking good for Order. 13 on the board. That's 9 in a row. Well, even more than that if you count the first half. It'd be 11, right? Yeah.
I'm going to trust
11 in
you.
a row.
Furiously scrolling up the scoreboard. Yeah, you're correct.
Mate,
Order got the last 2 at the end of the half as well.
11-2 before Order started stacking on the numbers, and just like that, they're just not putting a foot wrong. And VERTEX unable to capitalize on the man advantages, just not getting a single round here in the second half yet.
Again, aggression, in through cheater, full B ramp control for Order. It's a full retake A setup. And that's where VERTEX are heading. So we'll see how these retake protocols are from Order. They've still got plenty of utility. AWP's in donut side with Valiance. Gyra's already over here towards Temple before VERTEX even get boots on the ground in the site.
Well, Ricky, blind as anything. Tagged by that smoke as well, but are the flashes going to be able to create enough space for Order to play around? Gyra, he's happy just to lock down Temple. Bomb already crossing to sight now, swinging. Brace able to get his AK out just in time. So he keeps it to a 4v4 scenario. As the smoke fades, things get dicey. apocdud gets the info on Gyra's position, swings and connects, as does Addict for 2. It's huge. And apocdud on 2 HP is going to strike for the final kill, and VERTEX, better late than never. They're on the board for the second half.
Oh, they were so bloody parched for rounds, mate. One little drop on the lips. They're going to need more than that. Because Order have so much cash, man. They just continue to reinvest. They've still probably got 2 more buys left in them even after this one. This is where VERTEX, they need to get on that grind set, I guess. That was another round where Order just found so much control and info towards that B ramp. Again, you're seeing this fight for B ramp this time. VERTEX looking to contest. The flash was good. For Order, more so than VERTEX. Just an easy 2-man spray down for Vexite. Puts them again in a 5-on-3 PZ. You can see him timing it in his head. The line is good, but can't quite connect.
So damn close. From here again, VERTEX really have limited options. Hoping that apocdud can maybe create some form of space, some form of anything. Over towards mid, but again, okay, you still are going to go down. Spotted at the back of quad. Vexite, he was staying sneaky as well, getting aggressive into cave, trying to find some more contact info off
Vexite.
that wall bang, but the molly hasn't forced him out of the vent yet.
Yeah, just abusing the effect detail. Being closer to the molly, you can see it through it much more clearly than PZ can, being further away.
Valiant's going to be the first point of contact here. Just edging, jiggling, and it's all about the info, which he's got now. Oh, spotted. Back towards the end of Temple. apocdud able to drop that smoke just to break the crossfire, and Order looking to play the numbers game instead, just keeping themselves alive, valuing their lives. And Addict, he's going to get that bomb plant down, but the round in the bag for Order, 14-12. They just need 2 more to kick things off here in the lower bracket final. And remember, that's what this is. We still got another series after this, Mitch.
Yeah, whoever wins, like I said, if this goes to 3, whoever wins this series has got a bloody night ahead of them to go up against LFO next, who are just sitting there, feet up, watching all the games. When a game gets this tight, you have to show so much.
Well, this game started, or this map rather, started an hour and 20 minutes ago, and we aren't done yet. The series, of course, started at about 4:30, right? So about 4 hours ago.
Probably.
Now, Vexite, he's just going in behind that molly. Throwing it himself. Flash to follow, but big damage. Duncan with that nade. That's like 100 damage.
Oh, the follow-up.
Oh!
Oh,
Oof.
still more chip damage for Order. And Ricky, I think the scope should have been heard, surely.
But how's the angle? PZ. Costly position. And just like that, Order drop the smoke back away. We've seen them do this over and over and happily just play for cave, play for retake. From the line, Ricky dodges, tries to go back for more, but it's almost cost him his life. However, it hasn't. He'll survive for an extra second or so.
Order quite happy to sit on a retake B setup. They've still got Gyra spotting the middle of the map. They've still got Valiance. Hasn't seen a single thing in Temple. As soon as this smoke comes out onto the right side, you should see the tower boost over the top. Ricky's even able to pick one on the cross.
Oh, things going from bad to worse again. Bray still alive on 9 HP. Ruffleco low as well. An Addict, the man with the HP remaining. He's gone. Skis 15 in the bag and Order. They've brought it all the way back. VERTEX at one point this game, they had a 9-round lead, 11-2. And Order slogging their way straight back in, digging deep, keeping that economy stable. And VERTEX leaning on a potential final timeout going into.
Yeah, up against Series Point. I mean, look, they've got, what, 3 to 4K. You're talking about limited util down to Galils. If you do go for an AK, you've got absolutely no grenades to work with. It's a bit of a nightmare considering they haven't even been able to win these aim duels head-to-head with AWPs and AKs. And they're staring down a Order with 3 AKs retrieved, an AWP on Ricky, who's popping off, playing with confidence right now. Really scary proposition here for VERTEX. Let's see what they've got. Progression smokes into middle right off the bat. Contesting B ramp as well. That's a lot of their very valuable grenades invested very early on in this round.
Well, you can see that there's pressure coming out on both extremities as well. There's the A-main push coming through. Vexite again just doing what he does best and looking to get as much damage onto these T's at lane as possible. He's chipped BZ down to half. Got a couple of bullets himself, but won't overstay here as he jumps away to safety, getting that reload off. And it all comes down to this fight here. Vexite, he's gone forward. PZ, util in hand, and he's gotten away with 2 again. This man, he's looking for 30, and Ruffleco's delivered it.
Almost finds himself a 4th. VERTEX pegging a few back off some over-aggression from Order, but the double flank coming through spawn, through middle. Gyra just playing the numbers, playing the time. Trying to punish VERTEX for potentially over-aggressing. Again, apocdud trying to abuse that Molotov.
Okay.
Playing closer to it. Pegs one back. Fake plant. Doesn't draw anything out here, Mac.
Valiance has been so solid from these positions. Let's see if Rick can find a line as well. Shoulder not spotted. Brace walks straight into that one. It's apocdud. He's been doing so damn well tonight on the rifle. He's in a solid post plant, but again, the time. Order's got a lot of it and a lot of util to boot. Things may have just gone from bad to worse now. Ricky with the AWP, he's going to try to stick it. Molly ticks and Valiance. Oh, he's looking for it, and there's no line found. Another defuse with VERTEX alive at the end, and Order by themselves. A shot at the title again. It's going to be them up against LFO in the final series of the day. What an effort to get back into that one on Ancient.